Get him.
The starting lineup for the visiting Oklahoma City Thunder. At center, Jalen Williams. At shooting guard, Jason Wallace. At small forward, Lugens-Dort. At forward, Jalen Williams. At the other guard position, gilgeous-alexander. The head coach of the visiting team is Mark Dagenhart. Rip City, let's meet your Portland Trail Blazers. Starting at small forward, at 6'7", number 33, Toumani Camara. The other forward position, at 6'7", number 9, Jeremy Grant. And guard, standing 6'5", number 17, Shaedon Sharpe. At the center position, at 7 foot even, number 2, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'3", number 1, Anthony Simons.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jeremy Grant.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, this percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. And for Portland, Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man in the middle. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Camara in at the 3, the small forward. It'll be Portland off the tip. Here we are, Brent, right in the middle of the season now. How do players stay mentally sharp during this time of year?
Well, it's really coming down to a lot of what the support staff can do for your team. Physically, you want to be in the best condition you can. So are you getting your massages? Are you taking care of your treatments? Are you getting in the weight room to make sure your body is not atrophying in any way? You keep that strength that you put on in the off season. All these little things add up to you maintaining a level of performance and consistency that your teammates and yourself can rely on, Kevin. Well, you know, Gilgeous-Alexander worked on that in the off season, but it's one thing to work on it, then bring it to the floor. He did it that time.
The Trailblazers on offense. Here's Sharpe. Last game he had 13. The shot's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
and giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Williams, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break adds to your total in a hurry.
Here's Sharp, following the score by Oklahoma City. And it's Simons missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Back to Wallace. Pass to Williams. Out to Wallace. 6 to shoot. Williams has a screen for Wallace. Connects from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Time to get loud for your Blazer dancers.
You can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
So it's the Thunder now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Now here's Wallace. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Wallace against Sharp. And the jam by Wallace.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Kamare. The Thunder making the shot. Simons finds Sharp. Grant with the ball. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Dort passes to Williams. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Simons, the pass to Grant. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up for Grant. Sharp against Wallace. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Sharp's got 7 points. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report. So for the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Shaedon Sharp. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen. Down low. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
How about the slam by Avdia, not messing around inside.
1:06 left in the first. Williams against Williams. Williams passes to Joe. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Henderson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
76% on the season from the foul line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Scoot's got great upside, but the next step for him, the evident one here, is just shooting higher percentages and scoring with more consistency.
And Portland making a change here. Murray's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. He hits both from the stripe. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kamare, defended by Caruso. Back to Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Williams with the block. Here's Caruso. And the Thunder another 3.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
The Thunder leading by 8 on the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Alex Caruso out there with Aaron Wiggins.
Alex Caruso.
Then it's Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position. Here's Kamare. 11-point game his last outing. There's a good screen. Out to Henderson. Murray sets a screen for Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Good.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
Defensive foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal
Greg, every year,
foul.
injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race.
At the line for your
And
third
I'm
Lakers.
guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And that one falls for Henderson. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Here's...
Okay. Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Denny Abdia. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's Murray. Outside, Avdia. Murray sets a screen for Avdia. Second shot opportunity. Up and in on the way. Avdia's got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Joe. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. At the top of the key, Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Trailblazers trail by 10. Takes a step back. Here's Henderson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He has 7.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Scoot Henderson.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Now, here's Simon. Scoreless thus far. Fires the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 17, and it comes off the front of the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Scoot Henderson. The Thunder also changing it up. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Alex Caruso. Ayton a screen on Dort. Avdia the pass to Ayton. And no good. Nice D from Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. It's good. Avdia's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Simons.
4 minutes remaining in the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Simons with the ball. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. .149 left now here in the second. Grant the pass to Simons. To the inside. Here's Sharp. A kick out to Simons. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt. Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
First free throw is good. Well, Brent, Mark Daigneault was named the 2024 Coach of the Year, and not once, but twice.
Yeah, he won 2 separate Coach of the Year awards, one voted on by his peers, and the other one voted on by the media. What a remarkable accomplishment for such a young coach that has not only grown himself, but grown this team in ways that a lot of other squads are envious.
Now here's Wallace. He has 5. Wallace with a screen for Williams. And he drives in. And oh, he just jams it right over Jeremy Grant. Wow!
And Williams just turning on the Jets that time, blowing by him for the jam.
1:14 left in the first half. Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. Oh, Ayton in position. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Sharp.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Williams finds Dort. Lets it go from deep. Williams can't hit. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to Dallas.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Warriors, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
We played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Grant steps in at 4 with Ayton, the big man, in the middle. Shaedon Sharpe is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Trailblazers trail by 9. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Portland with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Grant for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, Grant has really embraced this part of his game, becoming a reliable three-point shooter.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Grant up top. And Simons has it in the corner. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got 10.
Toughest 3 on the floor. No biggie for Simons.
Williams, a screen on Simons. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Sharpe. Grant goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for DeAndre Ayton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Pass to Kamare. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
And he can't get the first one. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
It's taken away by Wallace. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Wasted no time on that one. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Simons surveying the D. With this break in the action, let's find out which rookies have been lighting it up from downtown this month. So you look at Wallace, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Free throw good, Simons.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. He's off on the second. The Thunder leading by 8. At the top of the key, Wallace. Outside, Williams. Wiggins sets a screen for Williams. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Covered by Wiggins. Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Grant. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. .158 left here in the third quarter. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. There are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now, here's Ayton. Simons on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Fires for 3. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Williams. Wallace with a screen on Ayton. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over Sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside, Simons. Pass to Kamare. Grant gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Grant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Isaiah Joe. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander into the point guard position.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Banton. Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Avdia. Out to Henderson. Back to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And you see how Williams gets his points. So many of them come off of teammates' missed shots.
Here's Gilgeous.
Oh, yes, sir. Man, this guy is one of the most athletic guards in the league. SGA off the charts.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Outside Williams. Pass to Henderson. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Henderson for 3. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
They are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Avdia. One-on-one here. Here's Banton. It's tipped. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Wallace. Outside Williams, 6 on the shot clock. Dort with a screen for Williams. Some solid defense from Grant.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And it's Ayton missing. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And there it is for him. And it's 8 points for Williams.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Taken away by Williams. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside, Simons. Takes it off the glass. Simons has got 11 points here in just the second half.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
Drains the 3-pointer.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Kamare. After Oklahoma City gets the 3. Grant for 3. He's off on that one. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the paint. No good there. Some solid defense from Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Grant. Here's Kamare. Defended by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Kamare misses. Oklahoma City's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Dort. Off target with his 3. Grant in the post. He's against Williams. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Thunder get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.